says use mineral oil only, but I've read of people using other stuff. Maybe I'll try something else other than mineral oil. I think people are using ATF, but I'll check that out. Well, you can see that that's totally empty. That for any damage. It looks good. I'll try not to lose that screw. It looks like involves removing that and replacing it along with some other parts. So I'm going to disassemble this now and see how that turns out. Fits on down there, so I'm just going to remove that. Woo! There's pops right out. You can see how it's been leaking. There's a circlip, and it really helps to have the right pliers for these. You can get them out without these, but it's a pain. So get that in there and then squeeze and pull it out. You see all that comes out there. Oh, we just lost that washer. That's a replaceable part too. Probably want to put something under that too. So now we got that, and this all off. And now it's time to rebuild. This goes in. And this. Then the circlip and the black thing. The circlip on like that. Have everything placed, and then go in at it this way and push it in. We'll see if we can make this work, and if I can. Let's go in there. This is hard to do, holding this thing. It's kind of a bugger to get that thing in there. You got to go past this first ring and all the way back to the next one, and it'll actually click in there, and you still can push that a little bit, but not much. I don't know if you can see how far back it is in there, but it's a pain. It takes two hands. I used the pliers and then a screwdriver to push it back in, and once that popped in, I took the pliers out and then pushed it again down there at the bottom, and it snapped in, and you'll actually hear it snap in. It looks exactly like the old one. It's real similar. Actually, I don't think this one's damaged, but I'm going to use the new one, and that little edge is kind of hard. Is going to fit down in that groove. This thing right over the edge of this right in here, that's going to push back, and then this thing that I was putting in the wrong place goes right in the middle there. Some people mentioned putting some grease around this to seal it. I'm going to do that too. Just a little grease right around the edge there. There we go. Drop the plunger in the middle. And I'm hoping that that'll pop in there. Yep, it did. Kind of push it a couple times and it'll get in there. And of course I got to tighten the screw on the bottom. Take this little cover off so that I've got more access right there. You can hit it. You can hit the little thing with this on, but it's not very much range of motion. So I'm going to take this one off. Pain. It'll let you twist and twist and twist, but it's not threaded through there. It's just threaded back there. So once you get it out a little bit, you can just pull it out, then move it up out of the way, and then we're left with. This is the line going in to the clutch there. And you can see, oh, maybe you can't see, it says KTM and Magura right there. So I'm going to hook a hose on the top of that. But first I'm going to put my wrench in there. See this or not, but I've got a zip tie to hold it on. First I'm putting the wrench on. I'm gonna try to loosen it just a little bit if I can. There we go. Just to kind of get it ready. Then I'm gonna put this over the top. Actually, I'm gonna leave that off, and I'm gonna put that over the top. And I'm gonna zip it down because I'm gonna have fluid everywhere if I don't. And so that's what we got right there. We got fluid starting to come out of it, and I imagine if I squeeze like this, it'll make more and more of that come out. Now you need to be controlled because this is going to be going down here with every squeeze, so we're going to need to add some more in eventually. There she goes. You think you got it bled, tighten it back clockwise. I can feel some pressure building. I'm going to put the top on. A little bit of mess around there. Try to let that drain down in. Clean up whatever mess I made. Clean up the stick I drove over. Okay. It's pretty weak and mine's cracked, so we'll see how well it fares, but that goes right over the top of that. And then I'm going to pull this back down and aim it back in there, and we'll be done.